It's your boy Off the 7, and I'm here again with another video. As you see, it's a lot of tools in my background. That's because I started working on a 5.3 LS motor. We're currently taking off the transmission while outside of the car, and we had took off the starter, so you might not be able to see that into working, but we're actually making progress. Just stay tuned as I can show you this transformation.
So right now, it's actually about from 8 to 12 bolts that holds the transmission to the motor. Two small bolts at the bottom. So we're just loosening them up so we can put the transmission up. Right here, you might have a little problem because one is a 13 and the one in the back is a 15. This is just used as a safety to hold your oil line in place. All right, so now that we got these bolts off right here, I actually leave this one in and this one right here in until we knock out the two at the bottom, because if you know with the motor right here under those two bolts, it actually has a safety on both sides where it's actually strong enough to have it sitting right there for a second without dropping. If I don't leave this right here, it's a risk of it lipping, and then it's going to be a gap closure right here rather than down there, and it's harder to remove. Are you had any video? No. That's the boat on both sides, right? Yep. What you call it? I don't know. Power steering. Right to where it starts. Ready to twist out? Yes, these motor locks are kind of, it does have pressure when you're twisting it, so you might have to use a little force. But let's get the screw. This is going to be the last one we need to pull before we can drop this motor. That's one I can car over there. No, this is a new one. So now all the bolts on the transmission are disconnected all the way around, and we have the belt to hold it. So when we pull, I'm just gonna wait a moment because I actually do need somebody else's help to pull it to make sure everything is okay and the weight doesn't drop. Yep, it's done. It's done. You got that connected. Make sure right here when you disconnect it, you don't let your tooth hit on your teeth, because these teeth is very important to your motor. So yeah, but you see it. Good 5.3 motor coming in. Work with me, not on me. Work with me, not on me. I'm actually gonna do a pressure wash on this though, because you see the residue is built up. It's actually out of a 06 Chevrolet. So yeah, I'm gonna do that just to make sure everything is good. It's actually a little minor dust areas in my motor inside the heads. So I'm actually gonna port the heads and get them clean. Other than that, it's a banger. Currently draining the drips. Well, it looks kind of trifling, I ain't gonna lie. It looks like it's a little water up in it, but the oil's gonna be thrown inside. Hopefully everything's alright. Little dirt got inside that port. But like I said earlier, I'm gonna be porting it, so. We're gonna be working to remove all of this. I already started with removing this section. It's gonna be the alternator bracket and power steering pump bracket is gonna be these 3 screws up here, and this one right here. I've already started. I'm gonna take this one out first. It is kind of a heavy piece, so just work it. also going to be this one on this side that we have to remove. I've already started working the other side of the power steering column. It's the same size boat though. Alternator and power steering pump off. We're starting on the water pump. Bolts off, you're going to use a 10 millimeter. Make sure not to scrape any bolts. So. Off. We got the water pump off. The alternator and power steering column off. So now we're going to work to get this AC off in the AC bracket. AC bracket is actually holding on by this screw right here, this screw right here, this screw right here, this screw right here that holds the AC. And then you have this screw right here, this screw right here, and there should be one behind the AC column to hold the bracket. And we're going to remove those. These are the screws for the AC unit. And these are going to be the next screws that you take out so that the bracket falls down. It's these 3 screws in a triangle, size 15, just like the boats. For the AC unit bracket, and then the AC unit bolts right here, I'm going to put those in the same bag. And also on the AC unit bracket in this corner over here, it's a smaller bolt to mount it. It's the small one. Actually done with the block. I took everything off other than the headers. My boy's going to take off the heads for me and the relay coils. So this is how the block looks when I'm finished. And I still have to empty this oil filter right here because it is some oil still up in there. But here I put my stuff so that nothing goes missing. I keep track of my boats. They're all in different bags. I put labels on top of them. So.
And this is going to be the last video for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go over how to remove your headers and how to work on head. My boy Zach, he's actually going to come over and help me with my heads. So till then, have a good one. Be blessed. Be safe. See you till next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you feel like I did anything wrong or if you have any tips for me, leave a comment for me. And thank you.